welcome to my kitchen. So I have a question. Have you ever made bare naked fried chicken? Me neither. This is my first time. I have watched a ton of videos, and I've gotten a ton of ingredients from those videos together. And so let's do this together. So far I have washed and dried the chicken. I washed the chicken in vinegar and I went ahead and patted it dry. We have 12 chicken wings right here. So now I'm going to go over the ingredients. I'm going to put them down below too, just in case this turns out right and you want to make it yourself. Okay, now from my understanding, the first thing we have to do is get our oil hot. So I have this Crisco pure vegetable oil. I'm going to go ahead and pour, this is what it looks like, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and pour it in this big old pot. Now, I'm going to give you a backstory on how come I don't know how to fry chicken in the next clip. Hold on. Okay, so growing up as the only girl, my grandmother was really, really against me getting in the kitchen. Her whole thing was she doesn't want me being somebody's maid, cook, or auntie mammy. So I never learned how to cook some of the basic foods like fried chicken, which is why I'm making this video, because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I just put a quarter of this in. Let me see if I need to put the rest in. Okay, so you're supposed to fill the pot up all the way. So I said
a quarter of a way.
Oh, a quarter of the way? So I'm supposed to fill the pot up a quarter of the way. Okay, so I use this whole thing, and then I'm going to start using this other one over here. And I'm supposed to fill the pot up a quarter of the way. Okay. Okay, so I just got done putting all the oil in the pot. I end up using, I would say I wouldn't even say a quarter of oil from this big Crisco one. How many gallons is this? So this is the 1 gallon one right here. This was like $15 at Food Line if you're interested in an oil. So yeah, now I'm going to let this heat up and I'm going to finish seasoning my chicken, which I'm about to show you next. Okay, y'all, so just a quick little update. We've only made one mistake so far, and that is forgetting to turn the stove on. But other than that, I think that we are doing good. Now, when it comes to cooking, y'all, I've always been open about it. That is just not my thing. That's not something that I pick up so easily. Like, I'm not able to get in the kitchen and put seasonings together to make a flavor. Like, you're not going to go to Flavor Town with me. I'm sorry. But I'm trying. So, yeah. And the next clip that I'm going to show you all will be me actually seasoning the chicken. I'm actually waiting for the grease to get hot right now. I don't know how long the grease takes to get hot, so I'm just waiting to hear it start popping or something. So yeah, the next clip we will be frying the actual chicken. No, seasoning. We gotta season the chicken. The next clip we will be seasoning the chicken, then we're gonna fry the chicken. Okay, bye. Okay, so good news, the grease is frying. It's popping, it's hot, right? You can hear it. So I wanna show you really quickly the seasonings that I'm gonna use. Now, I don't know the specific order of them, but this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the Outback sea salt, this one, the grinder. And then I'm going to use chili powder just because I love the way this smells. I love like the smoky smell of chili powder. And then I saw a video that said you're supposed to use paprika. So we're going to use paprika as well. I'm thinking I can put these two together, because, I mean, they look the same, pretty much, so I can put these two together. And then there was a video that said we needed to use onion powder. Oh, shoot, this is onion mince. I need onion powder. Okay, so I'm going to find some onion powder. We're not using this. Okay, and then we have Creole seasoning. Now, there was this video where this guy said he used Creole seasoning. So we're going to use this one as well. Oh, and we're going to use some garlic powder. And last but not least, there was this video that said to use lemon pepper. So we're going to use all of this to make naked chicken. All right, you'll see me season it next. Well, okay, it is about time, y'all, that we get to this section of the video. As you can tell, I was really, really excited about it. And that is because I know that I can't cook. And I know that my seasoning game needs to improve. So whenever I'm given the opportunity, whenever someone asks me to get in the kitchen and cook, although I might not look like I'm really excited, I am super excited inside because I get a chance to practice. And if you are someone who don't know how to cook and people know that you don't know how to cook, you don't get many opportunities. Like, people don't invite you in their kitchen a lot. So I was super excited about this portion of cooking. And I started off with garlic powder this time. Now, I want to let you know as well, I have no clue what this section of the video looks like. We are watching it together, girl, for the very first time. So I don't know what the next ingredient I use. And I also want to tell you that's the reason why I didn't film me seasoning all 12 pieces of chicken, was because I use different seasonings each time. I didn't just go in with the garlic powder first, the salt second. There was no pattern when it came to seasoning chicken with me, which I probably should get, but I'm trying to figure out what is good and what isn't good. So we're still in the learning phases. So this time we went in with garlic powder first. And I think I'm seasoning pretty heavy. In my mind, I'm seasoning pretty heavy. Y'all gotta let me know. Then we're going in with the chili powder. Y'all, chili powder is my go-to. If you want to ask me, what do you need to add to it? Add chili powder. And that is because chili is the only thing I know how to cook proficiently that everybody asks for every single year. So it's like the safeness of it. And plus, I love the smoky smell that chili powder gives off because it just reminds me of wintertime, which is my favorite time of year. And it just reminds me of like barbecue. And it just like chili powder, it gives off such a warm aroma to it. So if ever I get a chance to add chili powder into something, that's what I'm going to do. And I will say I do see a difference. Like, if your food doesn't have like a smell, or you feel like your food is missing like a underlining smokiness to it, add chili powder. Next, we are going in with paprika, which was crazy. I have never cooked chicken with paprika before. So this was brand new to me. And y'all, I will say, we've already seen the end results because I posted them at the very beginning of how the chicken turned out. I didn't really get a flavor with the paprika. Maybe I didn't put enough. Y'all would have to let me know, but I didn't get any flavor. Like, I was really expecting to go to Flavor Town with this paprika, but you know what? I was like, whatever. I seen a professional do it, so I'm going to do it. Now, I will say I am absolutely loving the color. I was feeling real professional, real, Chef Boyardee girl up in there. Now, next, I'm going to go in with what? Ooh, the Creole seasoning. Now, this was also something that took me by surprise, just because I expected it to be more smaller, more, I don't know, diced up. I wasn't expecting it to come out like sprinkles. Creole seasoning is chunky, heavy seasoning. Now, y'all, by this time, I was like covering my nose, coughing and sneezing because I put a lot of seasoning on this food. And we're not even halfway done with the amount of seasoning that I put on it. But I was like, you know what? Y'all are not going to complain about my chicken this time, okay? Y'all are going to taste this flavor. Y'all are going to go to Flavor Town with me. So let's see what I did next, because I have no clue. Oh, onion powder. Y'all, earlier we almost put onion powder. Now, I will say the onion powder did kick it up a notch, and I really did enjoy it. How do y'all think I'm doing so far? I really want y'all to tell me down below, how do y'all think I'm doing so far? Do y'all think I'm overdoing it with the seasoning? Do you think I'm not putting enough seasoning in? Also, what do y'all put to keep y'all seasoning sticking to the chicken? I know that might sound like a weird question, but I'm thinking like I should have put some butter, I should have put some oil, I should have put something to get the seasonings to really stick to it, since I'm not using flour. Next, we are going in with pepper. And y'all, I don't like spicy foods. I'm not like a spicy type of girl. So I was real light-handed when it came to like putting in my flour, putting in my pepper, and putting in my salt, because I didn't want my food to be really spicy or too salty. And I apologize for the camera shaking. I was trying to find like good angles for you all, so you can really see what I'm doing. So I'm going in with just a little bit of sea salt, because I heard that salt is the last thing you're supposed to add to bring out the flavor of your food. And I'm so afraid that if I put too much salt, my feet are going to swell. So whenever it comes to salt, I always put a pinch of it in there. And then that's it. That's all the seasoning I did. And then I went over here and I washed my hands. And that's a wrap for the seasoning. So again, let me know how you think I did, what you would have added, what you would have taken away. That do you think that I put too many seasonings and they overpowered each other? I really want your opinion. So this is how the chicken looked when it was all said and done. I feel like I missed some spots. Y'all see that spot right there? I missed that spot. Ugh. But that's how it looked when I was done. Okay. Y'all just saw me season all that chicken. My goodness, y'all. I was coughing and sneezing halfway through it, so I think I was doing something right. I do have a quick question though. Like when you're seasoning chicken, how do you get the the base of it? You like that thin clear part? Like I'll show you, but I don't know how to like season it. Like, do I take the chicken and scrape it? I don't know. I feel like that's wrong. This part of the chicken, like how do you properly season that part of it? So the way I was seasoning was in no particular order. I was just kind of grabbing what I thought should go together. So if this turns out good and you're wondering how I came up with this combination, I have no clue. I was literally just grabbing and thinking, okay, this will go good on top of this will go good on top of that. Okay, yeah, so there was no type of like mathematic formula that I used. It was literally like, okay, paprika and chili powder, it seemed like it'll be good together. And then my onion powder and my garlic powder, they seem like they'll be good together. And then I noticed that the Creole seasoning, it was a bit dicey. So I was like, okay, that'll kind of go like sprinkles on top. And now this is what I heard. I heard salt was used to bring out the taste. So I only wanted to put a little bit of salt in it because I don't like my food really, really salty. But yeah. Okay, so now we're about to do the part that I'm terrified of. We are about to put the chicken in the hot oil. I don't know how this is gonna go. How the heck do you pick this up? Oh, it's not popping. Oh my god. Okay, we made it through that. The chicken is coming apart. Hold on, y'all, because I got to get some help. What do you do when the legs start coming apart? Okay, if you are totally lost on what I'm saying, don't worry. I'm going to explain it to you because I was lost myself. I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Okay, so when I originally cleaned the chicken, I folded the wings around each other so it'd be nice and triangle-y, right? And then when I put it in the pot, it started coming apart. Like it's the wings popped loose, unfolded. So that's what I was talking about if you wanted to know. Okay, so we made it through, I think, the hardest part. Now I'm about to go ahead and put all of the seasonings up, clean up the kitchen a little bit because I can't leave the kitchen. I'm stuck in here, which is why I don't like cooking. Like, I don't like being in one place all the time. I want to go and like watch TV. But yeah, so let's put the seasonings up.
This one he ain't cooked at all.
Okay, y'all, we had to get back up. I was scared. So apparently I didn't submerge the chicken enough. Y'all should have told me that. So yeah, we got back up right now. And so now the chicken's submerged, see? Oh, it's burning. Why is it burning?
You put a ton of seasoning on it.
Did I put too much seasoning?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. The answer is either yes or no.
Not me getting placed back on towel duty. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all, that man was so frustrated. He said, go prep the towel. Go prep the bowl for the chicken. This is the one thing that I know how to do whenever someone is cooking. I'm always the prepper.
You can prep the table. You might be able to buy the desserts. So yeah, I also wanted to show y'all my favorite barbecue sauce. I'm really boring. I love the original flavor, like nothing honey barbecue. Just give me the original and we are good.
Okay, so we are just about done. We have the french fries in right now. Y'all, it is hot. I don't know how people do this all day, like cooking and stuff. I don't know how chefs do it. I am hot and I'm ready to get out this kitchen. And you know something else? I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. Like, I'm not hungry. I hate that. And before I was starving. But anyway, we still gonna eat. So yeah, y'all saw how the chicken turned out. I'm gonna give you another look. I'm really proud. So these are my pieces. A little greasy. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for, oh, I gotta taste the chicken. Okay, when it cools down, I'll taste it. Ooh, hot, hot. Oh, god damn, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Hot shit. Okay, that's all y'all get by. What do you think?
You can't taste no seasoning on it.
You can't taste the seasoning?
Oh, this is amazing.
So how we put all that seasoning on there, you can't taste it? You still can't. It don't even smell like it's been seasoned. Now y'all saw me put all that seasoning on this food. It's good to me though. Hot, 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 hot. Alrighty, well with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, y'all. I don't know what to do because I put a lot of seasoning on there. I was coughing. Well, not, yeah, I was coughing because it got into my my airways. I was sneezing. I followed the, I don't know what happened. So if you guys can tell me what I did wrong, why my chicken is still not tasting like I seasoned it, please let me know. With that being said, if you enjoyed this video or you want me to make more like first time cooking videos, definitely comment below. Again, if you are part of the Ava Stone gang, drop a purple heart. That would, I love it when you all do that. So yeah, everyone who's a part of just the Ava Stone gang, drop a purple heart down below. And I'm going to finish eating my chicken and finish editing a video that I have for you all. And I will see you later. Bye.